Hello, we are from Group 3 Persuasive Speech. First of all, let me introduce ourselves. There are Jenifer, Alicia, Sinaga, Melanni, Mirahai, Moloku, and Jeviska, Ludia, Septianty. Now we are going to give our presentation. Before we speak any further, let us take a look back at our surroundings. Look at the many inspirational stories from successful entrepreneurs in Indonesia and the world. They are pursuing careers to become entrepreneurs starting from scratch. Many inspirational stories teach us that effort will never betray the results. The majority of big entrepreneurs come from difficult economic backgrounds. They were not raised their parents' wealth. Since childhood, they have been tempered by the hardships of life. They used to live in appalling conditions, but without giving up, they continue to live their lives, cultivate strength within them. We all know the inspirational story of Jack Ma, the founder of Alibaba. Far away in China, there are people who live in poverty. As a young man, he was the only person whose job application was rejected by one of the major international franchise companies.
But did he then become discouraged? No. In fact, he is now the rich businessman in China. Was Jack Ma highly educated? Did Jack Ma have any connection with big people or official during the early day he started his business? No, it doesn't have any of that. He departed from the top zero. He built his business empty-handed. The capital is only determined and hard work without giving up. Jack Ma said, if you don't give up, you still have a chance. Michael Dell stated, we don't go to be a visionary or indeed a college graduate to be effective. We fair require a system and a dream. Higher education does not graduate success. We now live in an age where skill as well as internal motivation are the main source and capital for success. Then what skill should an entrepreneur have? Successful entrepreneur must have the skill to create opportunities. Entrepreneur must be able to see opportunities to be business opportunities from their environment. The majority of successful entrepreneurs then employ people with higher education. They employ professionals in their company. They can pay hundreds or even thousands of employees. This is where the economy of a country can be supported. The unemployment rate is reduced. Entrepreneurs are government partners to create job opportunities.
According to Helen Keller, optimism is the faith that leads to achievement. Nothing can be done without hope and confidence. So, we who are young basically have a very wide open opportunity to succeed. The path is to become a young entrepreneur. There is still enough time to realize our dreams. There are still so many energies and opportunities for us to open a business. Whatever the type of business, realize it now while we are still young. Open our minds, look at every opportunity in your everyday environment. Make it a business. Our biggest challenge comes from ourselves. Resist all fears that arise, resist the inner fear or failure. Don't be afraid to step. Bring out the crazy ideas that have been in us all this time. We all have to become visionary young souls, have the courage to step in, and have a good influence on the nation. That's all we can say. In closing, we say once again, never be afraid to step. Failure is common. Coming up after failing is a wonderful thing. That's all. Thank you and always success.